delighted to be part of this fantastic physical monument to the cooperation between the two sisters, between the cities of San Francisco and Shanghai. As has been mentioned before, this will be, in June, our 30th anniversary between our two great cities. It's been a wonderful relationship, and we will be bringing, in June, a delegation of approximately 300 or so people to Shanghai to celebrate this 30th anniversary. This delegation will be divided into two components, primarily. A performing component, which will celebrate the diversity of San Francisco, Glide Memorial, Chanticleer, the Samoan dancers, the Irish high step dancers. But the other thing that will also bring, we have a very large sustainable energy component while we are there. As some people may or may not know, San Francisco is the only American city in the United States to be granted official participant status at the World Expo. We believe that is a large part due to the wonderful relationship we've had between our two cities. It'll be a fantastic, fantastic trip in June 17th to June 25th. But before I conclude my remarks, I really want to make a couple of quick last points. First, I want to thank many of the sponsors that we have for the Sister City Committee. This thing is a volunteer organization. I really want to quickly acknowledge our presenting sponsor. The founder is here today, Ms. Wei-Li Dai. Thank you so much. Marvell has been a key sponsor in making our efforts go forward. The second thing I want to say is, in Chinese culture, the letter 3 is very, very, very important. I want to acknowledge and thank the mayor's leadership for setting up 3. And when you say, James, what do you mean by 3? Well, first was Jay and his Asian Art Museum, right there, the Shanghai exhibit. The second one, obviously, is this wonderful statue. And third, of course, will be San Francisco Week in Shanghai. This shows that the bonds between our cities and the vision of our mayor is really incredible to craft this whole year around our 30th anniversary. It's very well respected in Shanghai, and clearly, I know here, we very much appreciate it. I will say, without getting too political, I will miss him when he leaves San Francisco. Thank you very much. Oh, and I'd like to present, I was just at the opening ceremony of the World Expo, and I'd like to present an opening program from the World Expo to the mayor. Thank you very much.
Thank you all. Well, based on Mr. Zhang Han's comments, as far as I'm concerned, he is an honorary citizen of San Francisco. So thank you for your comments. Thank you for the spirit that brought you here, and for your art, and for your commitment to the cause that brings us together, which is a cause of understanding and an appreciation of our capacity to recognize that we all have some remarkable and interesting differences that it is right to celebrate, but at the end of the day, we're all bound together by the things that bind us together in terms of our common humanity. And it's, I think, appropriate that this day is occurring here in San Francisco and not someplace else. We're the birthplace of the United Nations. This is a city with population over 30% Asian. This is a city that is the first and largest Chinatown in the United States. It's a city that is appropriately celebrating 3 decades of specific relationship with the people of Shanghai and China. This is a city that, again, has always maintained itself as other people oriented, that recognizes that its real inspiration is by looking for inspiration, not just internally, but looking for inspiration around the world. So I'm very proud to be here. I'm proud to be here at this important moment. I'm proud of the incredible team at the Arts Commission, Luis Cancel, the great leadership of P.J. Johnson and the entire commission, and to the passion and persistence and dedication and focus and follow-through of Jill Manton, who deserves a big round of applause. Jill, congrats wherever you went. She's signing a contract somewhere. Oh, no, she's right here. And to all of our sponsors, I won't begin again, but the Who family, all of you, for your incredible contribution. Thank you sincerely for making this happen. We did want to be audacious. We did want to do something bold. We did want something that would get some attention and generate some controversy. The only thing missing is I don't think this is particular. Everyone seems to love this thing. It doesn't seem to be particularly controversial, which I'm surprised, because trust me, 10 years ago, if someone said they were going to put a 15-ton sculpture anywhere in this town, 3 stories high, there was no way it would generate anything but headlines and controversial columns. Remember the days when we were trying to put a foot in the Embarcadero, a peace sign down in the Haight? And boy, I love the idea. This was really audacious, a giant spider on the dome of City Hall. And everyone went crazy. I mean, you thought the sky would fall in. People were so upset by those things. But in the last number of years, we've changed perceptions, and we've changed people's minds by changing their hearts to understand that you don't have to like everything, but we want to challenge you. And we want you to think, and we want you to pause, and we want you to reflect, and we want you to get engaged, and art can do that. And I've already had the privilege this last week of seeing this go up and see how people are reacting to it, and the physical changes in their body, and they're walking by and they look up and they stop and they pause and they sit down and they kind of reflect. And that's what this is all about. It's to challenge you. I mean, why are there 3 heads? My chief of staff said, well, the first head went up, and what were the other heads doing there, and the other arms? And he said, where's the torso and the legs? And that's exactly what we should be talking about, and that's what great public art is all about. So I'm just very proud of this piece, and proud of, again, the team that brought it here, proud of our relationship with Shanghai and James Fang and all his great work with the Shanghai sister city, the fact that we have a San Francisco. I don't know if you know this. This is a big deal. There's no city anywhere in the world that was given a designation to have a separate celebration of sorts in concert with the Shanghai 2010 Expo. This is a big deal. But San Francisco was afforded that privilege and that honor, again, because we recognize the importance of that relationship. And at the end of the day, that's truly what we are celebrating with this remarkable piece of art. Thank you to all of you that took the time to come out here, particularly these kids. This is what it's all about, those young artists. A bow, well done. Keep up the good work. They are all better artists than I. That one in particular, well done. And to all the other children that are out here that are inspired by this work, and to all of those that maintain that quality of imagination regardless of your time of life, but your state of mind, for being here. That artist inside of all of us, that creativity that all of us need to cherish and celebrate and explore and share. With that, I will end by saying nothing more than what I have already said.
Impossible is nothing.